everyone in the world, whoever they are, wherever they come from. What I want to add to that is that we, the powerful countries in the world, should insist that every country in the world obeys international law. Because at the moment we are total hypocrites. We allow international law to be broken with impunity by our so-called friends like Israel, and yet we come down hard on little African dictators and take them off to the International Criminal Court. If we respected human rights and made every country in the world obey international law, regardless of our own self-interest, the world would be a much, much better place.
You know, in this time, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Let me tell another one here, as the Israeli shill that I am. Israel and Mossad were directly involved in 9/11. The proof of that is absolute.
You're a joke!
Israel continues to spy on America and Britain and continues to foster false flag terrorism.
Can you go back
false
to
flag
Gaza?
terrorism. I'll go back to Gaza, and I will go back to Palestine when it's free.
Will you go back to
I will go back because there will be justice in Palestine. How many times would you like me to
Will
go?
you go back to Gaza? Will you be allowed into Gaza?
Okay, this is a kind of discussion.
I have an open invitation back to Gaza. The Zio Book website that you talk about is frequented by a bunch of nutcases.
Ken, where's the
The
proof?
people of Palestine can see the truth, and they know the Zionist
Why is
game.
the Facebook
Okay,
page? Why is
can I
the
ask you to
Facebook
round up
page
in
still up?
general
So,
and not engage
rather
with
than
Let's
have it all about.
You
rather
can't
than-
go back,
this is
Ken.
the objective. Is this?
Ken,
is
you
this what's
can't go
good?
back, Ken.
I can't go back.
Okay, the two gentlemen in here, we've heard it all before.
Yeah.
I would like Ken to be heard in silence, and then we're going to hear from Dr. Dr. Garda, and then the event ends, okay?
This is the most perfect example of the Orwellian
Jenny,
world we
sorry,
live in.
let's hear about
We now have the Zionists.
I'm not a Zionist.
We now have the
Okay,
Zionists.
right. Ken will be heard in silence, or you both will leave.
I'm not a Zionist.
You will both leave, or hear Ken in silence.
This guy's
Should we leave you both alone? Do you want us to take a moment alone?
Yeah,
There
deserve
there
some
seems
time
to be
alone.
something
This is
special going on here.
This
It's
is
very
a
beautiful.
university.
Tell us about 9/11, Ken.
Okay, Ken, if you could just wrap up and then...
The dancing Israelis who were there to film the event, the explosives found in Mossad agents' vehicles that were heading towards New York City, the Israeli agents who admitted on television, and all of the evidence. I could sit here for hours, and I wish I could. It is there, and the world knows it. The world knows it, and your false flag operations are not only going to take you so far because the world can see it. The bottom line is this. The reason why a person like me gets attacked and slandered is because the things that I'm doing have some benefit. And for that I feel blessed. And even if I wasn't appreciated, it doesn't matter, because you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Palestine will be free. Mark my words, Palestine will be free. Regardless of me, it will be free.
Thank you very much, Ken. We're going to go straight on to our last words from Dr. Garda Kani.
I must say to this gentleman, I really have to tell you, that is the lowest form of diversion that I have seen for many years.
On a Palestinian website. It's on Palestinian blogs.
Would you allow me to
Zionist.
speak?
Okay, we're going to hear from Dr. Gardi,
It's on-
and no,
It's in
I'm not trying to
Arabic.
hear from you.
It's in
I'm not
Arabic.
entering into debate with
No,
you. You will shut up.
I just want, I want to make this point because it's important. This is the only thing these people can do. They try to smear the messenger so that they want you never to hear the message. What a pity that these supporters of Israel didn't pause for a moment to listen to what was being said, to the information they were receiving, rather than try in a very, may I say, very low way to cast aspersions on the character of the person speaking. It does not help you. It really doesn't help you. And I think it's been quite a valuable lesson, isn't it, for the rest of this room, because, and I want to address this to our friends, it shows you why we have a problem with Israel. Because Israel has no case whatever. And the people who support it do it in these sorts of ways because they know that Israel has no case. So they resort to insult, to interrupting meetings, to really behaving in quite a disgusting way. It's the only thing they've got left. I think it's pathetic, and it really won't make any difference. That's the saddest part of all this. It won't make any difference. The truth remains the truth. The people who recognize the truth will support the Palestinians, and the people who know that liars are liars, and the people who support them are liars, and
He's a liar.
it will make no difference. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming and for spending time listening to the problems that we face with Israel, and let us hope that we can work together to put an end to the violations of this gangster state.
Thank you very much.